What is going on, everybody? Minor League Baseball, the show here. Tonight is our second game of this 4-game away series at Springfield Cardinals and the Rockhounds. Well, tonight we are getting ready to have this 4-game series, and don't forget, tomorrow the third game will come in. Go online now at minorleaguebaseball.com and you can find your favorite baseball teams. Also, don't forget to download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can find that at any smartphone. Well, we are fixing to get our scorecards out, and we are going to present the starting lineups for tonight. First, for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Leading off, playing first, is the shortstop Eric Cordero as short. Batting second is center fielder Manny Moreno as center. Third is the first baseman Victor Valles at first. Batting fourth is the right fielder Wilson Goodwin. Batting fifth for the Rockhounds is third baseman Ross Byers. Batting sixth is the designated hitter Richie Denson. Batting seventh is the catcher Robert Rodriguez has the catching duties. Batting eighth is the left fielder Mitchell Buckley. Batting ninth, rounding out the batting order, is the second baseman Brooks Christian. And on the mound for Midland is Gerardo Rincon. Tonight's Rockhounds pitcher. And now, here is the starting lineups for the Springfield Cardinals. Batting first is the second baseman, Harvey Downs. Batting second for Springfield is the shortstop, Alex Mejia. Batting third for Springfield is the first baseman, Bartolo Batista. Batting fourth is the left fielder, Ricky Ogden. Batting fifth is the center fielder, Eric Uchida as center. Batting sixth is the catcher, Vaughn Hahn. Batting seventh for Springfield is the third baseman, Julio De La Cruz at third. Batting eighth is the right fielder, Isaiah Castellano at right. Batting ninth is the designated hitter, Brian Gutierrez. Gutierrez is the rounding out the batting order. And on the mound for the Springfield Cardinals tonight is Luis Batista. Batista, tonight's Springfield Cardinals pitcher, and there's tonight's starting lineups.
Welcome into this presentation of Minor League Baseball from the AA Texas League. Ought to be a good one here between the Springfield Cardinals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 10 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Harvey Downs. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Harvey Downs.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buckley is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Stepping in now, Alex Mejia. On the ground up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Bartolo Batista, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. The 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends.
That one hit him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Standing in now, Ricky Ogden, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Downs at third, Mejia on second, Batista on at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Striding in, Eric Uchida. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. High in the air into shallow left center. Cordero onto the grass. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Luis Batista, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Eric Cordero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Flipped out the other way towards short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
So coming to the plate, Manny Moreno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Victor Velez.
So striding in, Victor Velez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Down. Scoops it up. On to first. And can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Julio De La Cruz.
Third baseman, Julio.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. De La Cruz is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Into the box now, Brian Gutierrez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Goodwin.
Right fielder, Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ross fires. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The relay. And he'll get in there safely. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Richie.
So striding forward now, Richie Denson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. De La Cruz comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting seventh, catcher.
Now at the plate, Robert Rodriguez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Alex Mejia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Bartolo Batista. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Up around the face. The 1-1. High pop-up. Velez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Ricky Ogden. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now to the plate, Brooks Christian.
Leading off for the Rockhounds. Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Mejia takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. Shortstop. Eric.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Cordero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Center fielder, number 12.
Ready for another chance. Manny Moreno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Eric Uchida, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Christian over to his right. 1 away.
The batter. Catcher. Vaughn.
Digging in now, Vaughn Hahn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting. Third baseman. Julio De La Cruz.
At the plate, Julio De La Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Byers is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Victor Velez.
Leading off for Midland. First baseman, Victor Velez.
Here comes the first pitch. To short, to his left, Mejia. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Wilson Goodwin. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, Ross Byers, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Into the box now, Richie Benson to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Isaiah Castellano. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count even now at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
In now, Brian Gutierrez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
So he sets him down swinging. Brian Gutierrez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready once again, Harvey Downs. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. At the plate, Robert Rodriguez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First offering on its way. Hit to third. De La Cruz is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitchell.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mitchell Buckley. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Now batting, second
In now, Brooks Christian. Now the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellano has a play, and that retires the side. Riding in once again, Alex Mejia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ricky Ogden, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Still 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now, Eric Uchida. He flew out in his last at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a high pop-up. Rincon over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rockhounds lead it 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Cordero, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Pulled toward right center field. Uchida will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Number 12.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Moreno. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Victor Velez. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Isaiah Castellano. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready once again, Brian Gutierrez. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Line softly toward the hole. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Grounded back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Popped him up. Rodriguez shading to his right, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Springfield, number 33, Antonio Urban.
Digging in once again, Wilson Goodwin, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And now pitch on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Digging in to try it again, Ross fires, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Zero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. They'll throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Robert Rodriguez. First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellano is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. Stepping in, Mitchell Buckley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Fires. Rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Into the box, Brooks Christian. Uchida is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-1. Digging in, Bartolo Batista. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordero moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, left fielder, Ricky Ogden.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Ogden. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-2 is the count.
Ready with the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now, Eric Wichita. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he fouls this one off. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rodriguez is there. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds are out in front 3-1. At the plate, Eric Cordero.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, the shortstop, Eric Cordero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. To his left, down. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 12.
Into the box now, Manny Moreno. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ogden moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Victor Velez.
Victor Velez.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knob.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Third baseman, number 1, Ross.
Stepping in, Ross fires. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Velez is on his way home. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Richie Denson. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets into 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th.
And the runner is in from second.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Mitchell Buckley. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Springfield, number 24, Johnny Clark.
Standing in now, Mitchell Buckley. Soft liner to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Vaughn Hahn, and they'll need him to get something going here. Popped him up. Rodriguez over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Julio De La Cruz.
Striding into the box, Julio De La Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. Christian is up with it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 18, Isaiah.
Digging in, Isaiah Castellano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Byers is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Midland took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Geraldo Rincon gets the W on the mound. Luis Batista pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
And so, guys, this was the 2nd game of this 4-game series with Springfield. Tomorrow we'll have our 3rd game of this 3-game series. And most likely, guys, tonight, 1-0, the Rockhounds again took the 2nd game at Springfield. So tonight's final is the Rockhounds 6 and the Springfield Cardinals 1. So they left 1 run and 6 hits and no errors, while the Rockhounds scored at the bottom of the 4th and the bottom of the 2nd and also bottom of the 7th, and also the 3 runs that was homed in the bottom of the 8th inning. Well, tomorrow we have our 3rd game of this 4-game series, and most likely we will have a doubleheader for tomorrow. After the doubleheader, the Rockhounds will head back home and get ready to face the visiting Tulsa Drillers. And after that, the Springfield Cardinals pays the Rockhounds a visit in beautiful Midland. And then after that, we will have the next 4 or 3 game series that will come to the Midland Rockhounds. So tonight's final game score is the Midland Rockhounds 6 and the Springfield Cardinals 1. Well, this was an awesome game, guys. Hope that everybody had a good night tonight watching baseball. Don't forget to download the app Minor League Baseball, known as the First Pitch app. You can find that on any smartphone. Well, this will just about do it for tonight. For my partners here with the Minor League Baseball The Show, I am JBaker Vlogs, and for all of us here, have a good night.